He makes the save, but he deflects it away at the same time.
Through center along the wing. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Play whistle dead because of an offside. Here in the back half of this period, Rauma's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Tripped up on the play, delayed penalty coming up. Let's see what the official says here. And he's off to the box for 2 for tripping.
Not much of an argument there. A stick between the player's feet.
And their first chance to use the man advantage.
Here's their first power play of the night, James, and they can be patient on it. They want to get the good shot, not just start firing puck after puck at the net.
43 seconds.
Lukko's got a hold of it against the wall. Great balance as he scoops it back up. With possession along the wall. Lets it go. Oh, what a glove save! And a solid job tying up his opponent. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. He scores!
Well, they'd been hoping that the extra work they'd done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there. I never had much of a one-timer. That one right there is a bullet. He takes the pass, times it well, and hammers it home.
Rauma's brought it tonight. They absolutely have dominated here, especially with the goal scoring.
They've been faster, they played with more skill, and they are filling the net. What a fun night to play in.
Tampere's got it from behind the net. Puck lands right back onto the blade. Ilves got the puck in their own end. Over the line they come. Moves the puck. Slides it back to the blue line. Reads it perfectly. Look out, here's a chance. And he gains the zone here. Lukko's ready to go on the attack. Rauma's looking to break out. A little back and forth. Intercepts the pass. This could be something. Along the half wall with the puck. Pass right on the doorstep. And he comes up with it. Getting into the later stages of this period, Lukko's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gets the puck back onto his stick.
1 minute.
Puck exits the zone. Smart heads up play to intercept the pass. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play. Denied by the goaltender. Oh, couldn't finish the job. What an excellent opportunity, Ray.
They worked their way into good shape. He's just not able to beat the goalie.
Hard sounds bringing the second period to an end. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. They're down by 3, trailing 4-1 after 2 periods.
Just a friendly reminder about playing time of auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest service.
The third period is just around the corner. Ray and I will bring you all the action in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, we've got 2 periods under our belts to this point so far, Ray. How do you see things?
Ilves players have to be feeling a little frustrated. They've had much of the time of possession, but they're still chasing the game.
Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. With the steal. Rauman's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it across the line. Picks up the puck in his own end. Into the offensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall and makes the save. Tries to feed it across. Lukko's gained possession along the boards. Stopped by the goaltender. Tampere's got the puck now. Looking to make something happen along the boards. On the attack along the boards. And that one's broken up. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a shot. Makes the save.
Pretty efficient save there. The goalie helps the D-man out by putting the rebound in the corner.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Way too much congestion blocks that. And that's picked off. Here they come on the attack. Back on a stick now. And that one's turned away.
Those are the saves that are gifts from the goaltender. That looked like an automatic goal. He's able to make the stop.
More than half the frame has been played here. 4-1 is where we sit. A pretty one-sided affair. A chance from the slot. Glove save.
Oh, he snaps the glove save off there. Excellent chance in the slot.
Ilves' Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Grabs the puck. Takes the pass. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. Tampere's got a hold of the puck. Along the half wall with the puck. With the stop. Moves the puck along the half wall. Hammers the shot. Shuts him down.
That's a lot of hard work for him to make this stop because he's got to find the puck first before he can get his body in front of it.
Ilves got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And a great save! Loose puck battle along the boards. Great read to break up the play. Takes it across the blue line. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. And there's the save. Scoops up the puck now. Maintains possession. Lets it fly. And that goes wide.
Tampere's played a pretty good offensive game here. They're not able to score on the chances they've had. There's been so many, you almost can't count them.
Nice poke check. Here's an offensive chance. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Puts it up front on the one-timer. Just misses.
What a chance. Right in the middle.
Oh. Puts the puck on net and makes the save. Tampere's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Here inside the offensive end, takes the feed from along the boards. Ilves got the puck along the wall. Rauman's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he makes the save.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Centering pass. Knocked away. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Tampere's offensive struggles have been the story tonight. Lots of chances, just not a lot of results. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass.
I didn't like that play at all, James. That's got to go back behind the net where it's safer.
And that'll do it from ringside here. In one word to describe this one tonight, Ray, clinical.
I love the way they played. They skated well, they forechecked well, and when they earned their power plays, even with a comfortable lead, they capitalized. Their execution was outstanding.
And that'll do it for Ray Ferraro. I'm James Cebulski. Thank you.